Your soul
Hello everybody and welcome
surges in your
back to
body.
Soulcalibur 6 Libra of the Soul thingy. This is the last episode I need before the next 5 video thing, you know how I do them. And after this, I'll go ahead and, edit everything, and then I need to figure out, what I'm going to be recording either alongside this or something. I don't know. I just need to figure that out, that's all I know. About half a day's journey along the trade route from Samarkand, I arrived at the Ward's Manor.
Oh, so you're the one who solved my riddle. I heard you have some dried abaddon for me. Wonderful work, most excellent.
I had assumed a lord as wealthy and powerful as he would be haughty and arrogant, but to my surprise he was both cheerful and friendly.
When I last issued a report for a rare item, I was beset by swarms of fools and swindlers who bought me fakes and forgeries. So this time I thought I would coach my request in the form of a riddle. That way only those sharp of wit and discerning of eye would answer the call. Thank you for bringing me the object of my desire. How I wish I could introduce you to my daughter, but alas, she has not been well of late. Do forgive me.
You worry too much about me, Father.
What the devil are you doing out of bed?
The ward had reason to be worried. His daughter was pale and weak, and her legs shook as she clung to the wall for support. You must allow me to thank the one who worked so hard on my behalf. Sir, I am most grateful to you. As you can see, my constitution is weak, and I often struggle merely to rise from my bed. Father worries about me and often seeks out rare remedies and medicinal foods in the hopes of finding a cure. She gave me a faint smile. So this is the dried abalone. I confess I've never seen it before. I wonder how one should best prepare it.
My daughter rarely listens to me and always cooks her own meals. I tell her she needs to rest, but she does not listen.
So much effort went into acquiring this. If I refused to prepare it myself, it would be rude to both the food and the one who brought it. And besides, I want to do as many things as I can while I still live.
She invited me to join her for dinner, but when I learned that dried abalone took days to prepare, I politely declined. With great regret, I waved goodbye and set off. Not long after, I received a thank you letter from the Lord's daughter. She wrote pages of flowery prose that described how the chewy texture and rich flavor of the dried abalone had delighted her senses. She spoke at length of how it ignited in her a passion from the distant sea, which she had never laid eyes upon. The meadows spread out before me, framed by an endless blue sky. I walked, savoring the fresh, clear air. After some time, beautiful buildings rise into view on the horizon. I smiled at the sight of the familiar outskirts of a great oasis city of Samarkand. A short time later, I had entered the city. The solemn chants of people saying their morning prayers filled the air, signaling the start of a new day. I made my way to the bazaar, where the shouts of merchants preparing for the day ahead mingled with the clatter of wagons and other city noises. In the middle of a plaza, a few people had stopped to read a notice. I suddenly felt a sense of déjà vu. Another riddle? Let's see, a handsome reward to those who present to me the item that embodies these words. Though lightning may strike twice, one is enough for a small quite nice. Rich people have too much time on their hands. While in Greece, I heard someone say that white truffles grew where lightning struck the ground. It had to be the answer. Simple. As before, the notice bore the name of the wealthy lord who ruled the oasis to the west. Worry gripped my chest. Could it be his daughter's condition had worsened? There was only one way to find out. I heard that white truffles are mostly found in Italy. Well, I sure as hell ain't been to Italy yet. That's where I'm going. Samarkand, a city bustling with travelers and merchants. Here, Dion and Natalie left us to meet with an informant who claimed to have information on the astral fissures. As As I relaxed in the cool shade of a tree, I overheard a couple of men conversing nearby. You heard of the qualifiers? Nah, I can't say I have. What are they? My wife says it's the name of some group. Supposedly the leader can heal any malady or injury. And the rest of them particularly worship the god. Sounds like a good bunch to me. With the world as it is, we need people out there doing good deeds. After the conversation drew to a close, the two men left. Dion and Nada would no doubt return soon, so I made my way to the rendezvous point. Not long after I met up with groh, Dion, and Natalie, we discovered a new astral fissure located near Bukhara. Understood. We should prepare to. Alex, are you okay? An unbearable pain lanced through my head. I dropped to my knees, desperately trying to endure it. After a few moments, the agony faded. It's been a while since you absorbed the power of an astral fissure. Can you stand? I nodded and slowly rose to my feet. Rest a while. Once preparations are complete, we head out. He'll make it. He's only level 10, but he'll make it, I think. As we made our way to the astral fissure, Dion leaned over and whispered to groh. Sir, for some time now. I know. We're being followed, and they do not seem friendly. Perhaps they have been affected by the fissure in Bukhara. That is a distinct possibility, though I loathe any delay. We should face them here and now. We readied our weapons. Moments later, Malfested soldiers charged out of the darkness around us. Time to immediately get our ass kicked as Mr. Purple Guy over here. They are immediately fucking dead, bro. What the fuck? They suck. Wow! Dude, no way! No, you don't get it. I pressed triangle, like that last attack. I pressed triangle, and he didn't help. He sat there and did nothing. He really sat there and did nothing. This level difference is actually bullshit. Fight! No, you've made a mistake. And it will result in death. He just won't let me grab him. He just wouldn't let me grab him. Hey, that one's still alive. Watch out! A Malfested I thought defeated stood up and swung its sword at me. I tried to defend myself, but I stumbled as my head exploded in pain. Groh sped towards me, arriving just in time to deflect the Malfested strike. However, the wild maneuver put him off balance, leaving him wide open. The Malfested's next swing arced towards him. Sir! Before the Malfested strike could land, the creature froze. A moment later, it crumpled quietly to the ground. A woman stood behind where the creature had been. You did this. Who are you? I see no need to tell you. The evil here has been purified, and so I take my leave. And with that, she disappeared into the darkness. Sir, are you okay? Yes. Who was that? She was no ordinary warrior. Indeed. For the briefest of moments, I sense a strong power emanating from her weapon. We must ask our agents to investigate her. How my throat already hurt
because it's kind of been hurting for days. Hell, at this point, weeks. Not weeks, that's kind of been... What the fuck are you? There was still no sign of Oswald or his cronies. I believe we should refrain from closing the astral fissure just yet. Instead, use it to lure Oswald out. I would agree, however. The intense pain in my head was making it hard to stand. It took me a moment to realize groh was looking at me. My priority this time is to close the fissure. With our companion here in such a sorry state, our mission could be compromised. Step forward, Alex. The astral fissure needs to be dealt with. Suddenly, with a great roar, a pair of berserkers emerged from within the astral fissure. Two of them! Sword! Without a trace of fear, groh stepped forward and drew his weapon. I stepped to his side and drew mine as well. I shall take one, while you take the other. Stay strong.
Battle 1. Fight!
What the hell? We're not doing that. At this point, I'm just playing completely cheap, so nothing can harm me.
KO! Stay still! Battle 2. Fight!
Yeah, you too big and swell, huh? You too big and slow to fight back.
You won't survive this! KO!
Once I absorbed the astral fissure's power, the pain in my head abated. It is done. Are you feeling better? I nodded. Good. Next we head to the village up ahead and gather information.
Your soul surges in your body.
I found myself unable to sleep that night, so I decided to take a walk. A short distance from the camp, I sensed someone hiding in the darkness of the forest. I tensed, expecting an enemy, but it was the woman who helped us earlier that emerged from the shadows. I sensed the unhuman power within you. I saw you absorb that evil vortex. I conclude that you are no normal warrior. She had witnessed me taking care of the astral fissure. I knew I needed to tread carefully here. I will not ask you to tell me of your power. Your blade will show me the truth. How about we don't?
Battle
Just
1.
thought.
Fight!
And you fight good or evil.
Definitely good.
I'll prevail!
But piss me off, we might get a little bad. What?
Not
Kick
good
her in the
enough.
face, grab her, put her down.
I failed?
Alright.
KO!
Jesus.
Battle 2. Fight! No mercy!
Really? Did you just say, what? What did you do to me? And did you swear at me?
Too
Nah.
easy.
What?
It's time to
Fine.
fight back.
KO! Descent now!
You leave me no choice.
Fight!
You leave me no choice.
You are a danger.
No mercy!
I am the danger.
You wanna take this?
Interesting. Those who stain their hearts with darkness deserve only death. But I may have been rash in my judgment of you. That doesn't mean you're safe, though. Listen well. The moment evil consumes you, you have become my prey. Do not forget that. She glanced at the forest behind her. And deliver this warning to the men hiding over there. His left arm is like a thundercloud ready to strike lightning. With that, she disappeared back into the darkness. Moments later, groh stepped into view. Quite the pesky mosquito we have in our backs. How long have you been there? From the start, I knew she was watching you. Fear not. Shall the evil consume you, I shall kill you quicker than she. I told him that wasn't exactly reassuring. Suddenly I realized I hadn't thanked groh for saving me from Malfeste earlier, and I quickly did so. You need not thank me. I chose my actions. Time to head back. We rise early tomorrow. Get some sleep. Bro, this chapter is going on forever. Oh shit, fighting groh? I awake the next morning to the sound of groh's voice. Grab your weapon and follow me. Now. I heard we jump up and followed groh as he stalked off. This area should be fine. Draw your weapon. Startled by his sudden request, I asked him what he intended to do. Groh went out of sight. I suppose I should explain. I have no intention of harming you. I only wish to test you. Given that we still suspect you to be an outsider, it is likely that one day I will be ordered to eliminate you. Several conditions must be met if you were to ever be cleared of that suspicion. As part of that, I am tasked with performing regular observations of you and the astral fissures. In other words, I will fight you now to gauge how strong you are, and report my findings to the organization. It should go without saying that in order for me to get an accurate reading, you will need to fight me in full power. The surrounding air suddenly grew tense. Groh was giving off the same power he had shown before. I began to doubt his commitment to not putting me in harm's way. I will go easy on you. Come at me!
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh shit. He's looking like a Final Fantasy character now. Seems his power is actually gone away.
What? Take this! Naive! Leave!
Yeah, fight me like a real man without your shirt.
Fight! What? Take this! Too slow! I'll prevail! Sit down! This no mercy!
Hey, what the hell? No way, dude. Stop. As groh lowered his weapon, the intense air around him suddenly settled. It seemed as though my test was over. I see.
Your strength and reaction times have clearly improved since you absorbed the power of the astral fissure in Bukahara. So it seems astral fissures may not only have the power to rid you of your headaches and stave off nightmares, but they also increase your physical abilities as well. I watched Groh while he mulled things over, and thought of Dion and Natalie. I wondered where they were and how troubled they would be if they happened to see Groh's strange power. I sent Dion and Natalie to head together and tell us in the town. I would not worry about them. It was almost as Groh can read my mind. We still have time. Let's spar one more time. It appeared that the test wasn't over after all. As I hurriedly readied my weapon, I noticed that Groh seemed somewhat more at ease this time. Relax. I will not use that power again. In fact, our fight made me realize I would like to re-examine a few of my techniques, and you will help me to do that. My training with Groh continued for some time, ultimately lasting until Dion and Natalie made their return.
Your soul surges in your body.
I seem to have gotten a boost in my style points somewhere. Sir, the next astral fissure is located in a Fugal Septimus Temple. Fugal Septimus Temple. From what Groh and the others had told me, they were a mad cult who worshipped a nefarious god called Pagaya. They were both cruel and brutal, and delighted in human sacrifice. If we charge in blindly, I predict we will encounter heavy resistance. Additionally, their temple is a veritable labyrinth. It will take time to locate the astral fissure once we're inside. What do you suggest we do, sir? Simple. We take a cultist hostage and get the information we need from them. Sir! According to Dion and Natalie's information, there were 3 cultists nearby. The first was a high priest living in the village up ahead. The second was a swordsman who once worked for the cult as a mercenary. The third was a merchant who transported goods for the cult. The high priest was known to be a talented martial artist, and had an elite bodyguard on hand. The swordsman was alone, but a warrior of great repute. The merchant had scores of guards, but none were practically noteworthy. Each would likely provide us with a different type of information. Judging from your appearance, you are not mere bandits.
Battle 1. Fight!
Ready?
What the fuck? Back it up! This is why I fight these people cheap. What is with this weak-ass Joker cosplay?
Too slow.
You'd have done better not trying me that way. The swordman told us that many guards have been stationed beneath the temple recently. If they set a heavy guard there, they must be protecting something important. The astral fissure, perhaps? It could very well be. We can use this information to formulate a plan. Sir! It's like that guy has an accent, and sometimes he doesn't have an accent. Our efforts helped us ascertain the location of the astral fissures in the Fugal Systems Temple. Our plan is complete. Dion and Natalie slip in and cause a commotion. We will infiltrate the premises while they are distracted. Sir, we hit them tomorrow. Do not expect an easy ride. Prepare well. Sir. Alright, hang on. I could try and do this again. Or don't. Let me try going over here again.
A warrior stands in your way.
Boy, oh boy. You again, man. Last time I had to deal with you, you kicked my ass. They usually say third time's the charm. This will be my third try. I'm trying to get in this area. No, 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 turn around, dumbass!
On guard!
One strike. KO.
Ugh. Oh, nice. Can't wait to be level 41. Not anytime soon. Okay, good. I actually made it. It looked as though there was trouble ahead on the road. As I got closer, I noticed two young men attempting to pull what appeared to be a merchant from his carriage. Oh, what are you doing? Stop! We recognize that crest, you royal lapdog. You're bleeding us dry and getting fat on what you take from us. Because of you filthy merchants and aristocrats, we commoners don't have enough money for food, but you know we're reasonable people. You leave this carriage and your cargo here, and we'll let you escape with your life. How dare you, you little thugs! Who do you think I... Shut your trap, you dirty miser! Enraged, the two knocked the merchant unconscious. It was then I decided to intervene. I stepped in front of the two men. What are you, to save this guy or something? In that case, you're an enemy of the Schwarzenwine. Whatever the hell that is.
Fight. Fight. Here we go.
Really? The two men who called themselves members of the Schwarzenwine put up a fight, but in the end I was able to incapacitate them. As I contemplated what to do with them, I was approached by a group of 3 people. I'm sorry to trouble you, but would you mind having these 2 fools over to us? The likely leader of the group, a young woman, stepped forward and introduced herself. My name is Sadia. Those 2 men are former comrades of mine. After leaving our group, they've been causing trouble and sullying the good name of the Schwarzenwind. We came here to put an end to that. They're idiots, that's for sure, but I'm to blame for not keeping a tighter leash on them. I intend to take them back and ensure they get a proper punishment, so if you wouldn't mind. I agreed to the young woman's passionate plea and stepped away from the 2 men. Thank you. I apologize for the trouble they've caused you. I was curious as to what the group Schwarzenwine was. When I asked the young woman, she quickly looked away. I'm grateful you didn't take the lives of these men, but our group is a separate matter. If you truly want to know more about us, then you'll have to come to our headquarters. The young woman proceeded to tell me the location of our group's base of operations, then carried away the 2 unconscious men. Ugh. Ow. Bumped my fucking leg into the goddamn stand. Well, now that I am over here, there is a lot of missions that I could actually end up doing now. So that's, cool, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot I can do here now. Can I sort? Wasn't I able to sort this? Filter air out. We're at 16, but like no bonuses. Not even worth fucking with it. Okay then. Well, next time I see that we have plenty of missions to do here. Plenty of missions. Let's go ahead and ready myself over there first. Yeah, next time we will continue right here.
'Cause every night I will save your life.